3.2 Mediumship as an unconscious fraud. In most Western societies, if a person has recurrent dissociative experiences as Xavier did, they are interpreted as a sign of mental illness. A dissociative experience is a wide array of experiences ranging from a mild detachment of one's own body and immediate surroundings to a more severe disconnection caused by physical and emotional experiences. Although dissociative states exist on a continuum from non-pathological forms to pathological states of derealization, the mental state of mediums has often been explained in the anthropological and medical literature in terms of pathology or dissociative disorders. According to the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition, DSM-5, people who present with possession experiences are diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder. The states of identity discontinuity or possession experiences are accompanied by alterations in affect, behavior, consciousness, memory, perception, cognition, and/or sensoromotor functioning. According to the International Statistical Classification of Diseases and Related Health Problems, 11th Revision, ICD-11, people who experience involuntary or unwanted trances with a temporary loss of both the sense of personal identity and full awareness of the surroundings should be classified under trance disorders. Although the ICD-11 further differentiates between dissociative or hallucinatory experiences that occur in a cultural context, religious or other culturally accepted situations, from those experiences that arise during schizophrenia, acute psychoses, or multiple personalities, it would still label mediumship as a disorder. Other researchers have proposed that mediumship is a way for individuals with multiple personality disorder to freely express their other selves, moved by the fear of being labeled as crazy when they experience visions or random possessions. According to this point of view, which resembles the ideas behind the hypnotic therapy used to treat multiple personality disorder, mediumship is a potential resource used to transform involuntary behavior to voluntary actions. Besides this diagnostic medical framework, some researchers have proposed that spiritual experiences could be an effect of abnormal levels of neurobiological molecules. The similarity of the symptoms produced by hallucinogenic substances, such as bufotenine and NN, dimethyltryptamine, DMT, and the subjective states induced by ecstatic religious occurrences, led some scientists to suspect that endogenously generated bufotenine and DMT could play a role in the distortion of perceptions observed during these occurrences. Bufotenine and DMT are endogenous alkaloids formed from serotonin and tryptamine that possess differing degrees of psychotropic psychedelic activity in humans. The structure of DMT can be found embedded within the structures of better-known molecules such as lysergic acid, diethylamide, LSD, and psilocybin. DMT is also one of the principal components of ayahuasca, a South American psychoactive brew used as a traditional spiritual medicine in ceremonies among the indigenous peoples of the Amazon. Among other parts of the body, DMT is produced by the pineal gland, which has had a long and romantic history with spiritual experiences, being considered the seat of the soul and the third eye. Another conceptual framework to interpret mediumship has been established in terms of mental health and not a mental illness. In this social functionalist perspective, possessions and mediumistic experiences are not treated as pathological because these experiences are socially valued. According to this point of view, a person becomes a medium in a process that involves many factors, including the individual's experience and predispositions, e.g., symptoms of anxiety, depression, or dissociative tendencies. The person is then frequently exposed to sources of psychosocial stress that eventually precipitates a somatic crisis. This structured behavior combines with social factors, such as race, class, gender, and environment. Hallucinations in this context are a window into the mind, shaped by cultural ideas and practices that affect the capacity to distinguish between what is seen or heard and what is thought. These individuals then find a positive transformation in their identities through a religious system when they assume a new social role as a medium. The spiritual narrative of the religion allows them to rewrite their self-narratives in new, more favorable terms and contributes to a therapeutic reduction in existential distress. These people acquire specific representations about the mind from this new system and are encouraged to use their minds in particular ways. Thus, the subject is given a new sense of spiritual security and confidence, which might spare them from the hopelessness of living a marginal existence.